Welcome to Vitality Track Mindful Monday. I just want to speak a little bit about what happens when we recognize that we're below the line. So first of all, congratulations for acknowledging when you're below the line, because awareness is absolutely the first step. So at that point, then taking 3 deep breaths. This can be wildly transformational in a moment. And I know for some of you, your hippie meter might be going off in this moment, but it actually, bringing that breath in, that deep breath, it stimulates our brain, it brings oxygen to our brain. It also can take us out of our excessive thoughts or feelings and drop us into the present moment and take us to a place of recognizing that we actually can do something about this in this moment. It takes us away from that chaos or perceived chaos in that moment. And the next step is to ask ourselves, am I willing to shift? Just that simple question brings us to the power of choice, right? And then the next step is, if we choose that we do want to shift, am I willing to shift? Yes, I'm willing to shift. What will it take to shift? So maybe that's shifting your focus. Maybe that's having a conversation with somebody. Maybe that's changing your physical state. And then if you choose not to, if you're not willing to shift, what's interesting about that is that in that decision, we actually, when there's not an underlying tone of judgment for what we've just chosen to do, it actually takes us above the line because there's no judgment about where we are in that moment. So for example, recently I was not feeling well, and I also had a few different personal things happen within a week in a very short amount of time. And come Saturday, I was like, you know what? I don't want to be around people. I want to spend a lot of time alone. I don't really want to do a lot of work. I just want to be with me, and I'm not going to apologize about it. I just want to own it. I want to have my little poo-poo party, and it was glorious. And it was this beautiful piece that I was automatically shifted to a higher vibration. I shifted above the line. And so the more we practice that place of acceptance for where we are in the moment, the more time we spend above the line. So give it a shot. Again, remember, it's awareness. It's always the first step. 3 breaths. Am I willing to shift? And then you make a decision.